Miss Jean Louise Finch. May I call you Scout?
Yeah.
Okay, Scout. What has your father been up to lately?
Well, he hasn't been around lately. I don't even think he loves us anymore.
Hmm.
He won't play catch with Jim anymore. He won't read to me.
How does this make you feel, Scout?
Sad.
Atticus Finch, how do you feel about your children's ideas of you at this moment in time?
I think they're lying. They're being over dramatic. I make time for them. I spend time with them. I read to them every night, and they're just being hateful.
Okay. Calpurnia, do you agree with what he's saying? Is that true?
Atticus, you are not being the father figure these children need. Work is your main priority, but your children should be it. Stop being in denial and realize what you're doing.
Thank you, Cal. Jim, do you have anything to say to your father?
You don't treat us like your kids. You treat us like your problems that you just that you're forced to take care of. It's like you don't care about us. You're neglectful, and you never do anything with us.
Now, football, Jim, I understand that that's a sport that you enjoy to play.
Yes.
Who first introduced you to football?
I guess when we were younger.
And did you enjoy playing football with your father?
Yes, very much.
Does he still play football with you now?
No.
No?
No, never.
If I may ask, were those some great memories that you had with your father? Some good father-son time?
Yeah, one of the best.
And now they're not there anymore? How does that make you feel, Atticus?
I've gotten older. He's not being real considerate of my age. My bones are getting weaker. I just can't do it anymore.
I still play coach with my son. And how old am I? What? 56? And you're what? 30-something? 40? Yes. Okay. Scout, do you have anything to say to your father?
Well, like the football thing, he doesn't read to me like he used to. He never reads to me anymore. He doesn't even sit at the table with us anymore.
Hear that? That right there should change your mind.
I'm at work a lot. My job is very demanding. I need to have time for that.
Excuses. These are all excuses. You need to make time for your children instead of making time to work. And Alexandria, what would you like to say to your brother?
You're never home. I'm up with the kids until 10:30 at night reading to Scout because you won't anymore. I'm a lady. I cannot play tackle football. That's your job. I can't fill the father role that you've been neglecting. It's not their fault that Tom Robinson is dead. I know you feel guilt and like it's your fault, but there was nothing that could have been done. You still made progress. You can't take it out on your children. You can't take it out on your family or yourself, because that's not guilt. One of the steps is acceptance. That's what you need to get to.
You need to accept that it's not your fault, and it's not their fault. You need to find time to be with your children. You need to be with them now more than you do ever. Do you hear that?
Hear it?
Okay. Boom. Miss Caroline Fisher, how are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Wonderful. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Go ahead.
I know that you were Scout's old teacher.
That's correct. First grade.
Can you tell us some stories about Scout before?
Well, I know the first day I met Scout, she was openly disrespectful.
Mhm.
It was like Atticus, her father, did not teach her any respect in any form. She openly insulted a child and me, and I don't understand why.
Gotcha. Was she ever sad or anything? Was she mainly upbeat? Was she mostly upbeat?
If something frustrated her, she wasn't sad. She got antsy, really angry.
Mhm.
She was upbeat at times.
Uh-huh.
I just didn't see her around a lot of children or girls, particularly her age.
Mhm.
She mostly hung out with her brother
Okay.
if he was around.
Gotcha. Okay. We also know that you're involved in the school system. What have the other teachers said about Scout? Is there anything that they've said about her behavioral changes from first to second after the Tom Robinson trial?
She's became frustrated more, seeking attention that we suspect she doesn't get at home.
Mhm.
We noticed that Atticus has gone more like during the Halloween play, Jim brought her and took her home.
Oh,
We didn't see her aunt or her father or the colored help.
okay. Well, thank you very much, Miss Caroline Fisher.
You're
Appreciate it.
Does anyone have anything to say to Atticus Finch?
I have no words for that. He's nothing to me.
Should be a sign, Atticus.
And yes.
These are your family.
If they would be.
Do you understand that?
I understand that.
These are the one people who should and will always be there.
We have,
But if you're never there for them, why should they do the same for you? So, Miss Mowdy, how do you feel about Atticus Finch?
Well, I think Atticus is a good lawyer. I think he's very loving towards his two children. He's very good to the town, and he stands up for what's right.
Good.
Lately, though, he's been neglectful to his children, Scott and Jim. Usually, they spend their evenings reading with their father, and his son Jim plays football with him and things of that nature.
Why do you think that he's been neglectful towards them?
I think it has a lot to do with the Tom Robinson case.
Okay.
He guys poured a lot of time into it, and I think he really thought they were going to win it, and I wish they would have. And a few weeks later, Tom Robinson actually passed away.
Oh.
So it kind of just shot Atticus into depression.
Now this neglectfulness you're saying, what does it have? What are the effects it has on his children?
They're just sad. The little glow in their eye that most kids have, it's just gone right now because they don't have the attention from their father that they deserve.
Okay. Jim, has he been showing any signs of anger or anything of that sort?
He's trying to suppress it, I think, but underneath it, I think he's very angry and upset about essentially losing his father. And when he was very young, he also lost his mother. And so right now, not having a parental figure is just taking its toll on him.
Okay, thank you.